I represent here a company Technomex from Poland. We are manufacturer of rehabilitation devices for almost 40 years. We are also operator of two rehab clinics in Poland. One is located in Gliwice, second in Poznań. And what's most important? Yeah, I know. What's important, as we are a manufacturer, we try to be always on time with latest solutions. So we focus very much on R&D activities. All our action allows us to improve and develop our rehabilitation solution. We are, due to MDR regulation, we've got our products have got CE mark and also are recognized on the US market by the FDA. We are manufacturing kinesiotherapy devices, hydrotherapy devices, and what's the most important, virtual reality solution. We call them ACX Rehab. In this line, we've got 11 devices right now on this moment, and I would like to tell you something about this solution. What is virtual reality in our opinion? It is artificial environment which is simulated by computer system. It could be environment which is true, which might be some real pictures from real world, but it could be also some environment created by programmers which fit to needs of the patient or the therapist. What are the goals of the training in virtual reality? It is at first fun during the training, because when we are performing any activities in VR environment, we have no boring repetition. Each training is very familiar to the patient. Also, we could focus on the results. It is quite a difference, because when we are training in a VR environment, we are not thinking about each single movement. We are rather focused how to reach the goal. Our patient receives also a better motivation. We can reach greater engagement, which makes better results. And there is also competition elements in the therapy, because at the end of each training, patient received some result. It could be better or worse to previous one. What are other goals? It is automatic tracking of the patient progress. Software allows us to compare the result of the session, the current session to previous one, and the session with the best result. There is objective rehabilitation process. Training in VR environment is reliable and objective indicators from many categories of training. We can create reports which shows the result of the patient. And of course, we can do some evaluation or research on the patient. When we are talking about training on our devices, we are inform you that there is biofeedback. So each action of the patient comes from the reaction of the patient, because there is some content presented on the screen and the patient needs to react. We can also use integration of all patient records. This device can support therapies in daily activities that are more easy than typical training for the session, because the work with the patient on these devices are more easy. And there is also for the clinic some benefit. At one time, one physiotherapist can offer the training to many patients. So you don't need as many therapists as in a traditional way of training. All the solutions which are offered in VR are very easy to use, very intuitive. They might be adjusted to the patient needs and also to the clinic. For example, the solution which we offer is multilingual. So there is a Bulgarian version, but on the other hand, if there is patient from other country, we can offer him or her the training in other language. Training in other language, I mean all information presented to the patient will be in other language. In our solution, we can focus on some criteria like, for example, speed, strength, coordination, precision of the movement, functional movement, divided attention, memorizing, and solving problems. Yeah, so it was general information, and right now I will present you these devices. These devices are divided into 4 product line. First line are platforms. We've got 3 platforms: Alpha, Gamma, and Sigma. I will show you. I will show you them briefly. Alpha is stabilometric platform. It is typical neurological devices which can offer a training of stability, but also we can perform the Romberg and Unterberger test. Also, we can check center of posture. There is a screen from therapist panel which shows how we can train on this device. Another platform, dynamometric, it is orthopedical platform or the platform dedicated to athletes. Because we can measure the forces separately for each leg. Yeah, there is also some screen presented training on this device. And the last platform is balance platform Sigma. It's very easy, very portable. This is the device which allows us to training in a sitting position, in a standing position. Sitting position, I mean a training, for example, dedicated to the patient on wheelchairs. And on these devices, we can train or check our one leg or both legs. And what is different, this device is working on a not stable surface. Another group of our products are products which are using elastic resistance. Elastic resistance, I mean elastic rubbers, which can offer you dynamic changing of the resistance, which is quite good for our muscle, for example. First product in this line is Telco. Is a chair very similar to typical leg press. It is for a device for flexion and extension of 3 joints. We can measure the weight load measurement, weight load, and range of motion. There is also a screen from the system which presents how we can work. On these 3 small squares, you can see that we can measure, for example, just forces. On the next one, distribution of loads to left and right feet. And on the last picture, there is also load distribution to front and back. Another device is dedicated to lower extremities is Jupiter. It is the devices dedicated for knee joint, and also it allows flexion and extension movement. It allows us to perform isometric force test, and this device offers the training in open kinematic chain. as previous and next solution in this line offer the training in closed kinematic chain. Next product is the Vectis device. It is a device dedicated to shoulder joint training. We can train flexion, extension, and abduction and adduction. It allows us also to perform isometric force test. And similar product, but smaller, also for shoulder joint training with internal external rotation of our forearm. Last product in this line, Cubito. This is the product very often used in occupational therapy, but it is dedicated to hand adduction and abduction. It is for training of internal and external rotation of our elbow, and we can also perform dorsal and palmar flexion of our hand. All these products are connected to the computer, to the screen, so we are using this biofeedback. Our most advanced solution in this line is X-Cogni device. It is multisensory table for therapy on touchscreen. It is devices dedicated to neurological patient and also for the patient who requires therapy of upper extremities. All these products are dedicated to different group of the patient. It doesn't matter age, so it will be offered to children, adults, elderly people, for orthopedical patient, neurological patient, for geriatric patient. And this device, this X-Cogni product can be used in standing position, in sitting position. We can also install them or bring them to the room with hospital beds and install them over the bed with the patient. Very small and portable device, which we also present in the lobby. It's a Capri. It's a device for hand and wrist movement coordination. We can train separately left and right wrist. Capri is very small, very portable. In Poland, we are offering them in telerehabilitation. It's equipped with 3 types of the grip and some limitizer which can limit the movements to up and down and left and right. And the last product in our line, Xvisio, it is a device which allows us to the training with full immersion. So the same software is installed in typical goggles from Meta. And it allows us simulation, real simulation of the world. We can reduce the number of external factors. All of this software, all of this hardware are using the same software. We call this software Fast Rehab. In this software, we can, for example, plan a training in advance. We can control result of the patient. We can change the level of difficulty of the patient, level of difficulty of each single session. We can analyze the result of the patient, and also we can integrate this data in hospital or clinic CRM. There are some examples of reports from the system. There are some articles and scientific publication which shows the effect of using these products. And it's all from my side. I would like to invite you to the lobby. We are presenting the X-Cogni system and Capri system.
Здравейте! Понеже знам, че сме с една крачка към обяда, аз ще прелетя и после ви каня на нашия станд в фоайето на Интер Бизнес да ви разкажем и за Storz Medical. Така, Интер Бизнес е на пазара от 33 години с водещи фирми в сферата на лабораторната диагностика. Едва ли Карл Storz през далечната 1945 година е предполагал какво значение ще окаже за ендоскопската диагностика и по-късно, след създаване на компанията за Shockwave, също и при терапията с ударна вълна. Така, основана 87 в сърцето на Европа, на това красиво място, съвсем близко до важни болници, Германия и Швейцария. Така голяма производствена база, над 60 000, 280 служители, 180 субсидиори, представителства, над 60 000 системи, патенти над 20, награди за дизайн, 3 публикации над 100. Така, голяма гама от апарати, Shockwave, разбира се, с ударна терапия, екстракорпорална, на клетъчно ниво, с молекулярни биохимични ефекти. Виждате в урологията, ортопедията, кардиологията, естетиката, дерматологията, ветеринарната медицина, неврологията. Така, и нещо, което вече е в нашата страна, това е мозъчната рехабилитация. В центъра Алексия Висин следващата година ще направим едно представяне с всички проучвания, пациенти. Тук знам, че има и лекар, който работи много ефективно и видя предимствата на нашата система пред останалите системи. Единственият сертифициран апарат за Алцхаймер, много проучвания за всички и за много други невродегенеративни заболявания, депресии, пост-ковиди, също зависимости и така нататък. Така, нови. Само през тази година фирмата пусна 3 системи, които апгрейдва, с което доказа, че е лидер в ударно-вълновата терапия, което и професор Илиева демонстрира предимствата на системата. Разказва много, така че аз няма какво да добавя след такъв специалист. Това е нов апарат магнетолит, т.е. последна разработка на магнетолит системата при хронични мускулни увреждания. Следващо ниво на терапията на болката при дегенеративни, неуточнени, с подобрени протоколи. Така виждате цялата гама от продукти, те говорят, което доказва за пореден път. Още веднъж моите думи подкрепят, че това е фирма, която е лидер. Не може да говорим за ударно-вълнова терапия, без да кажем Storz. Така, това са двата модула за фиксирана и радиална терапия с предимства. Така, просто бързаме. Съответно, системите позволяват да се надграждат с допълнителни приставки, свързани с вакуумна, вибрационна терапия, които подпомагат процеса. Така, концепцията на Storz Medical е много близка до холистичното лечение. Предимствата още веднъж чух при професор Илиева. Холистичното лечение означава единство. Не лекуваме проблема, болката, а лекуваме цяло. Виждаме къде е проблема. Такова е и отношението на Storz и нейната идея при надграждане на системите. Лекуване на душа, тяло, ум заедно. Така че концепцията за холистичното лечение е много точно вписана в концепцията на Storz Medical. И тук ударно-вълнова терапия в практиката. Заповядайте на щанда. Имаме сайт за пациенти, имаме сайт за специалисти. Страшно много информация, публикации. Убедителен аргумент защо да работите с нас и Storz Medical. Над 30 години опит, водеща технология, лидер, усъвършенстване, икономично обслужване, научно ориентиран и много още. Благодаря. Приятен обяд!
Заповядайте.